This year, the 13th PYSANKA Festival took place at the Ukrainian Cultural Center in Los Angeles.
PYSANKA are a very beautiful tradition that go back hundreds and hundreds of years. In fact, before they became an Easter symbol, they were a symbol of pagan times. They represent spring and rebirth, but as Christianity came into play, they evolved into more of a symbol of Christianity. But there are a lot of symbols that are on the eggs that speak to nature and religion. It's very intricate.
It's sort of in the genre of, I would say, batik, because you use a lot of wax, and it's very, very complicated. It's very beautiful, very symbolic, and there's lots of demonstrations here today.
I'm a diaspora Ukrainian, born and raised in America, just up the street. But I'm supporting my culture through the Art Center and the Culture Center. And the PYSANKA Festival is one of our biggest events for outreach towards the non-Ukrainian community, celebration of life, spring, hope, and peace.
Hundreds of Ukrainians from various parts of Los Angeles are beyond consider this festival highly significant.
This is the 13th annual PYSANKA Festival here at the Cultural Center. And originally it was actually done with rituals of the spring. So we had a lot of board members that would do Easter baskets and a lot of the rituals, as I said, that are rusnike or runners, embroidery, so on. And then it developed into a different position now where we invite a lot of arts and crafts vendors to participate with us and hold basically a fundraiser for Ukraine.
Attendees enjoy performances by dancers, musicians and singers alongside traditional food and drinks.
As director of Червона Калина ensemble, dance ensemble, I am responsible for the performance, for artists, for the dance, for the songs. We are working very hard trying to expose the non-Ukrainians to the Ukrainian culture. Whether it's music, whether it's art, jewelry, paintings, ceramics, the history of it all mixed together. It's who we are, and I believe if we teach people the beautiful arts of Ukraine, they will understand what we're fighting for and what we're representing, and why the Ukrainian Art Center is working so hard to introduce the rest of the world of about Ukraine, something that's been hidden for too long.
The Ukrainian Art Center mission is to preserve and provide Ukrainian culture and arts, encouraging community interests and participation.
Because the main thing is not only showing Ukrainian sculptures, paintings, they have a lot of them, you can see it. They educate people about our history, because not too many people were familiar with all our stages in Ukrainian history that we were going through, and I believe that's the main part of their work.
The Ukrainian Art Center is kind of the center of this community. It's located in the Ukrainian Cultural Center, which is this gorgeous building you see here.
The Art Center aims to establish its own premises for a Ukrainian museum.
And with the goal of establishing a museum here of Ukrainian art. Very difficult because we need fundraising to support this type of an effort. Here at the Cultural Center, there is no premises for such an organization. But our goal is to proceed, and that's our final goal. We have refocused our programming because of the war in Ukraine, where we raise funds to support the people of Ukraine.
The center plans to host temporary exhibits and educational program, preserving and sharing Ukrainian culture.
People often undervalue the power of art. However, art always follows you in the hardest time. Even when you might not notice it, it can be some music which you hear during the day. It can be some visual that you see. And after you notice that, your mood is already different and you can feel absolutely inspired.
A permanent museum of Ukrainian art will foster community interests, appreciation and participation in Ukrainian art and culture.
The Art Center would love to have a home of its own so that we could have a museum, just like New York does, like Chicago has, possibly work with them in unison as sister city museums. So that's our goal, is to have our own place where people can come in, see the latest of Ukrainian artists that we could do an expose on. That's our hope and dream.
I would like this place to be home away from home for Ukrainians.